No one is supposed to call me on this phone, but speak your business.
Big Pájaro. It's Águila, el padrino.
Padrino, how can I help you?
Please forgive my unscheduled phone call, but it's rather important that I speak to you because I'm afraid that the private business I was running in your town may have to be shut down due to a sudden massacre of all my employees. Have you not heard anything regarding this misfortune near Barrio Sesamo?
It's interesting that I was never made aware that you were running a chapter in my town. So I will start with that. I think it would have been important that you reached out to me, or had someone reach out to me, to let me know that you were doing business in my territory. I coexisted with the Muppeteros, but I had no idea that I was in connections with you. And to let you know, Los Muppeteros never paid tax to secure their business. Although we would profit by selling them product, they didn't have insurance to secure their assets.
You're not very sympathetic to someone who just lost a whole warehouse of business.
Padrino, you should know that I never involve my emotions with my business. It's not professional.
Well, I think you just helped me find out who's behind this unexpected downsize of my business.
Listen, Aguila, you are not my padrino, so I have no reason to look at you as my superior authority. So if you're threatening me, just know that your challenge is more than accepted. It's welcomed by an iron wing of full force. So don't come to my stomping grounds and expect a VIP reservation with a complimentary champagne bottle. What you can expect, another financial crisis because of your poor communication. So next time you want to do business, you make sure you pay tax to me, because I'm the only big pájaro in this region. ¿Entiendes, Águila? Stay on your perch and keep your negocios away from my nest.
What nest is that?
Barrio Sesamo.
The Aguilar family deserves respect, and I'm gonna make sure to remind Big Pájaro of his manners.
I should have known that Los Muppeteros were working for the Aguilar family. But regardless, Barrio Sesamo doesn't bow down to no one. I know we've been pretty good about checking everyone's paperwork, but anyone that comes in, any kind of fresh meat, troncas, I want you to do a full screening on that vato, see if there's any connections with that vato in the Aguilar family. Because from here on out, that fool's gonna want to take me out. Or one of us big vatos, you know what I mean? So keep it extra trucha. ¿Entiendes?
Big Pájaro, there's a new vato right now that I couldn't get any kind of paperwork on him. Supposedly he's from no hood, and I don't know what he's here for. So, he might be a suspect, homie.
He's with no hood?
Supposedly.
Is he gonna hang with the others?
I don't know.
Who's he programming with? You're not asking enough questions.
My bad, Big Pájaro. I didn't realize we had such a threat in our
Oh, there's always a threat. So when you check him again, check for placazos too.
That's for Familia Aguilar.
You vatos probably think Trocas went down, huh? Trocas ain't a big vato for nothing. Check it out. Earlier that day, I went up to that vato to give him a quick little chequeada, alright? Hey, what's up, homie?
¿Qué húbole?
I know I approached you already.
Yeah?
You said you were from no hood.
I don't bang.
But here's the deal, vato. You either gotta join us or be against us, homie. And if you're against me, It's not gonna be pretty for you, fool.
I hear you.
So what's up? Are you with us?
Simon.
So, check this out. The vato that watches my back when I take a shower, he got COVID, so he's on quarantine. So you mind watching my back while I take a little bird bath?
Simon, homie. You can count on me.
I know what you're thinking. Why would Trocas ask this new vato to watch his back while he showers? That's crazy, huh? Here's the thing. La Pinta is like the wild. There's no big weapons here. So just like in the wild, a fully grown elephant doesn't need to watch its back from anything. But everything needs to watch its back from a full-grown elephant.
Hell no.
My turn, vato. Fácil. I don't gotta wash my back for that, fool. You should have known that an elephant's hide is not easy to puncture. Barrio Sesamo, fool.
Atole, I respect that you're dedicated to your faith, but I'm sure you know what's going on with La Familia Aguilar, and I think it's important that you know that you should be trucha, homie. I mean, I know you're not about this kind of lifestyle anymore, but the last thing I would want is for them to come after you, knowing we're in guerra, without you being ready, homie.
I appreciate you, carnal. But you should hear this verse in Matthew chapter 5, verse 21. You have heard that it was said to the people long ago, you shall not murder, and anyone who murders will be subject to judgment. You see, carnal, I've already repented for this same sin, and I'm not going to repeat it. I'm reborn again, carnal. I cannot fall back into my old ways. You call this guerra, but there's a bigger guerra going on. And believe it or not, carnal, you're part of it, and that's good versus evil. And I will not retreat. I'm going to continue on fighting in this spiritual battle against evil. For my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ has gave me another chance to fight the good fight.
Wow. You know, because I know who you are, Atole. I know that you're a soldier, regardless what fight you join. I know you're a warrior. I've seen what you're capable of. And I respect you for what you've done for Barrio Sesamo and how you continue to try to save my soul. I appreciate you, and just know I have your back. And I don't want you to get blindsided by an enemy that you may not consider an enemy. Just be prepared, homie. You could at least defend yourself.
Big Pajaro, you know who's got my back? God has my back. That's all I need. I'll be fine, homie.
Okay, I understand. But can I ask something of you?
You could ask, but I'm not joining your war.
Can you pray for me and the homies?
I always do, Big Pajaro. So of course, you will stay in my prayers. I still love all you vatos. God loves all you vatos. And you're welcome to the kingdom of heaven if you will just repent. That's on you, homie. And that, what you ask of me, that's a start right there, homie. I will pray for your forgiveness.
Thank you, Atole. I still remember you make the best spreads. You mind making one for a homie? Break bread with your carnal?
I'm sorry, Big Pajaro, but I'm a vegan now too.
Are you being serio, Atole?
I'm messing. I could never be a vegan. Yeah, of course I could make one for us, homie.
I was about to strangle you. In Romans chapter 12, verse 19, Paul the Apostle says, "Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath. For it is written, it is mine to avenge. I will repay, says the Lord. This whole war started out because of revenge, and at this point it's too late to back out. But it is more true that if I don't listen to this word, more lives will be lost. This book isn't just rules. This book isn't just laws to abide. This book is advice for our better good. And now we are under attack. Will it be wrong to defend ourselves? I wish I would have read this earlier. Because if I tell everyone to back down, they will take over. And they will not have mercy on us. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I just pray that after this war, I can change my life.
Thank you for meeting me, Oso. You've done a lot of work for the Familia Aguilar. You're one of the downest Mapeteros I've ever known. So I think it'll be an easy mission for you to take out 2 plataneros. Memo and Grave. We're gonna target individual soldados so we can successfully execute every mission. Comprendes?
Si, padrino. It won't be a problem. You can consider those 2 vatos deceased.
Muy bien, Oso.
Sitting on top of the world, homie!
Yeah! Barrio Sesamo, rifa!
The way we did them punks, we're taking over, Grave!
Palabra!
Simón!
You know what, Memo?
What's up, loco?
You're my roll dog, and I wouldn't be able to do this with anyone else. Like, you know I'm down for La Clica no matter what, but as far as an ace, you're my ace, homie.
You're my other nacha!
You're whack, fool!
Oh, look at that. That's so beautiful. Hey, I don't mean to spoil a beautiful moment between you 2 little, what are you anyways? You guys some kind of couple?
We're a couple of soldados that'll kick that ass, homie!
Oh!
What you doing on this street?
I thought this was a public street, homie. My bad. This is yours?
You're in Barrio Sesamo, homie! You're trading on thin ice right now, fool!
I perdón, OG. You're a wild one, I'm new to the barrio, bro. I'm new to the neighborhood, and I just wanted to explore, ¿me entiendes?
Oh, yeah? You can come explore these nuts!
Yeah!
What's your name, fool?
My name's Oso, and I'm here to dig 2 pozos.
Mira mucha plátano, Grave.
I'm naked, bro. I don't have shit.
Yeah, I've been watching you 2 vatos for about a week now, and this is the first time I noticed that you come out without your plátanos.
You been watching us? You some kind of creep, fool?
A creep. Now I'm just an expert, homie.
Check this out, homie. Why don't we just go toe-to-toe? Like old school.
Nah, I'm too tired for that. Reap what you sow, Barrio Sesamo.
Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Hey, pájaro.
What's up, Troncas?
I have bad news.
What happened?
Grave and Memo were found dead this morning.
Demolition is one of my favorite occupations. Who do you need me to destroy?
Nada dulce. You have a difficult task ahead of you. I want you to take out one of Big Pájaro's favorite pets. Or I should say 2. You're killing 2 bird pets with 1 stone. I want you to go after los monstruos.
Destruction is how I function.
Sick'em.
Leviticus chapter 27, verse 29. No one devoted who is to be devoted for destruction for mankind shall be ransomed. He shall surely be put to death.
Bueno.
What's up, Mo?
Alberto, what's up?
The word from Big Pájaro is that the Familia Aguilar has already been attacking. They took out Memo and Grave.
They took out the two youngsters? Oh, we need to retaliate.
We will. I can guarantee that, homie. It's messed up that we lost some soldados already. So just keep it trucha, alright?
We're always ready.
We're most vulnerable when we're alone. And they could attack at any time. Watch your back, monstruos.
Likewise, homie.
Órale.
They murked Memo and put Grave in the grave. Let's set up a meeting, Simon, for our plan of attack. What was that sound? It's probably a rat. Did you call the exterminator? You act like you wouldn't know. Well, sometimes I sleep longer than you. There it goes again. I heard it. It's coming from the closet, I think.
Monstros. Isn't it ironic that you're on the other side of this closet?
Get out. That was close. Hey. Carnal. Wake up. Carnal. No!
Matthew chapter 5, verse 4. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Even in times when we lose a carnal, God will be there. You may ask yourself, why would God let this happen? But the poor choices we sometimes make, that same freedom of will, is what brings us to these tragedies. And sometimes we have no control of what others do. But what is guaranteed is if we pray to God genuinely, with a humbled heart, comfort, we shall receive.
You're alive. So you were sleeping? I told you I sleep longer than you. That makes me extremely happy. I thought I was going to have to cut your ugly head off. I'm the one with the looks. You wish, vato. Well, help me get rid of this body. Oh yeah, what happened? I took him out with the zanahoria. I forgot I had a carrot in my back pocket. Keep a carrot in your back? First off, that's our back. But not like that, fool. I'm not gonna lie. My neck is in pain. There you go, carnal. Yeah, I feel much better. Gracias.
So you want me to set up a banana bomb in Barrio Sesamo?
Yes, I do. Don't you like doing that anyways?
Banana bombs are my favorite, but that's a high-risk mission. You're telling me to go to their hood and set up shop there. How am I supposed to do that without being seen?
Don't they call you Big Loke? Aren't you crazy? You're the professional. You have nothing to lose, right?
Here's the deal. You pay up front so I could have fun with that money, because there is no guarantee that I will live to enjoy the reward, being how risky this job is. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, I'll pay you the full amount up front, but just to guarantee that this is a successful hit. If you're alive at the end, you can come back here, and I will double that reward. Hey! You ain't from this turf?
I'm just decorating, homie.
With explosives? Nah, fool, you better get down, homie.
Alright, just give me 1 second, vato.
I got a better idea.
Let me help you down, vato.
No, you don't know what that will do.
Barrio Sesamo, Matthew, chapter 26, verse 52. Put your sword back in its place. Jesus said to him, for all who draw the sword will die by the sword.
What's going on?
Rana!
Puerquita?
Yes, Rana, it's me!
Oh, what are these tubes doing to me?
Oh, you woke up! You woke up, me Rana! You woke up!
Was I in a coma?
Yes, they tried to kill you!
Who tried to kill me, Puerquita?
Animal from Los Mapeteros!
What?
Everyone thinks you're dead. They even made rest in peace Rana shirts.
Give me my plátano, Puerquita. I'm going after Animal.
She's already dead.
So they avenged me.
They did, but the one that set you up was Alberto.
Alberto set me up.
Yes.
I still want my plátano, Puerquita. And I want you to get a hold of one of those rest in peace shirts.
Okay.
I want to wear it.
I can get one.
I want to make it seem like I came back from the dead. As I hunt down Alberto.
I don't want you to be in danger.
Who else knows that I'm still alive?
Nobody, Rana. I didn't want to tell anyone because I didn't want them to come back and finish the job.
So that's my advantage. So, no one went after Alberto after finding this out.
They did. And everybody turned on him until the Mapeteros started war. And then they made him the shot caller of the streets.
Shot caller?
Yes, Rana, I don't want you to do anything.
This really angers me. I feel so betrayed. Give me that shirt and give me my plátano. All I need in this life, Asin, is me and my girlfriend.
Also,
Patron.
although I'd love to call you, only to congratulate you on a successful hit on 2 Barrio Sesamo soldados, I'm also calling you because I need another favor.
Oh, I'm pleased that you've become a fan of my work. How can I further assist you?
I am a fan of your work, but this mission is more challenging than terminating 2 youngsters. I want you to go after Alberto and Ernesto.
Well, since this job will be more challenging, I am expecting a higher compensation than last time.
A reasonable request. I will pay you triple.
Orale. Now we're speaking honey money.
Speaking of honey, for every Barrio Sesamo soldado you take out on the way, you can guarantee that I will sweeten the deal.
Hey, Ernesto, you want something from the store? I'm gonna go get some more chelas.
Can you bring me some chips?
What kind?
Tortilla chips?
What kind, though?
Surprise me.
Okay, alright, I'll be back. What would Ernesto do without me? Can't even choose his own chips. But, this fool see me? Oh, looks like I'm not the only one that wanted Alberto dead, Puerquita. They really are in war. I guess my job was done for me. Let's go check on Ernesto.
Why?
I'm pretty sure he had something to do with it too.
No, he actually confronted Alberto. Alberto gave him a platonazo, and he almost died in the hospital.
So he did care. He had my back.
He did, but he was ordered to make amends so they can finish this war with the Mapeteros.
So they paused dealing with Alberto so they can prioritize on guerra.
Yeah.
I mean, I could understand. I mean, a battle versus a war. A war is priority. But still, I have a lot of questions, and I still think we should go visit Ernesto. And he better have feria on our petro, too. Living way out here in the boonies like a pinche hillbilly. I love your laugh, puerquita. I love that Impala.
What a ride! Dang. I got a headache, though. But I've had worse. Cheap tequila. You know how that goes. I could use a shot right now.
Who are you talking to?
I sometimes talk to myself. It's just a thing I do to continue having social skills. I don't really get much guests because I live in a garbage can.
I see that.
So, I mean, since you're here, I should introduce myself. They call me Oscar el Cabron. Straight up cabron. Should have seen what I just did, but I can't tell you.
Please don't.
What's your name?
Oh, I keep my name to myself. See, I kind of have like the opposite thing going on, where I get unwelcome guests or strangers always wanting to socialize with me. So I get too much of it. So I'm just gonna stop talking.
You ain't gotta be a straight up perro about it, though.
I knew it.
That's cool. Straight up perro.
Yep, I'm a dog.
You know, it's funny because I just flew 2 miles after a banana bomb went off.
A banana bomb?
Landed here in my garbage can house. Yet I'm in a better mood than you.
Yeah, you sound so jolly.
You want to see me about something?
I mean, I am seeing you, but I don't want to see you.
Oh my gosh. The last time I was this mad, it was because some dirty ass decided to throw his dirty chones in my house while I was sleeping.
Although I find it disgusting
he's in the dirt now.
Someone would throw their dirty underwear in a public garbage can, you do live in one.
My house ain't for the public. You got that wrong, fool. My canton is only for big, badass.
I know that I saw a bear in the rearview mirror of my Impala. My Impala that is now sitting on the riverbed. Well, this captain didn't go down with the ship because this captain's going after that pinche bear.
They're making it too easy. Who leaves the door open? Well, let's see who's home. Don't tell me that's Ernesto you just threw in the trunk.
No, puerquita. Ernesto's not that big. You didn't hear me struggling?
Yeah.
That was that bear that rammed Alberto off the cliff.
Oh, shit.
I think he was about to hit Ernesto after.
I told you it's war.
I believe you, I know, puerquita. We should come back later. We gotta dump this body. Why is there a plátano on you, Ernesto?
For protection.
Were you part of the reason why I just ended up in the river?
You ended up in the river? No, I just have this because when I got out here, the door was wide open.
Did Big Pájaro put a hit on me?
No, fool. Why? What happened?
There was a bear in a truck, and it ran me over the cliff, and now my Impala is a fish, a dead fish.
No, the Impala.
Simon.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm glad you're alive, but dang, no, bro, you said a bear?
A big brown bear.
We gotta let the homies know. What is that's the fool they got?
No.
They got the 2 homies, fool. They got Memo and Grave.
You think a bear did it?
Yeah, bro.
You know what? Now that I remember, Osito had a hitman cousin, a big bear that was known as a ruthless sicario that went by the name also.
We gotta go after him, fool.
Alberto just informed me that the sicario known as Oso tried to kill him. He rammed him off of the cliff near his hideout, out in the boonies. He lost his Impala to the river, He's pretty pissed off about that. But he also says that he thinks that's who took out Grave and Memo.
I haven't heard about Osito's cousin, also, in a long time. And every time I hear about him, it's something chaotic.
I heard he's expensive because he has a 100% success rate.
He is a professional, and he's also known to keep his missions quiet. So let's hope he didn't tell anyone in his organization that he's beefing with Barrio Sesamo. Because if we take him out, not only are we going to have problems with the Familia Aguilar, but we're also going to be in war with the Labyrinth Mafia. So let's take him out before word gets out. I want all Barrio Sesamo to hunt down Oso and to locate and eliminate Aguila. I'm done with this guerra.
Órale, jefe. Perdón, but with all due respect, I know you were holding back and I know why. But sometimes it's better to cut off the infection before it spreads. And this is one of those cases. So I also respect your order. Luz verde on Aguila.
I pray that God forgives me and gives me another chance after this war. I know God understands that I have a responsibility, and I'm at fault for why this has become such a mess. I know that once we get out of this war, I will dedicate my life to you. Just please let my soldiers live through this guerra so they can also have a chance to find your light during these dark times. Amen. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned, and the flame shall not consume you.
Who's pulling up right now? Oh, hell no. Hey, Ernesto, grab your plátano. Someone's pulling up. It's probably that Oso punk. It's like your ghost is seeing your ghost, huh? Bro, what's going on? Rana? What's up, Ernesto?
Boo. Who's calling me?
Ooh.
Tweet, tweet. Who's calling me?
Big Pájaro. Hey, my bad, dispensa. I know I'm not supposed to be calling you, but you won't believe who's at the front of my house trying to kill me.
Alberto?
Sí, patron.
Who?
Look, you never hear me scared, but there's a ghost. Rana. He's a zombie. I don't know, but he's in front with the plátano.
Rana?
Rana, yeah. Palabra.
You better not be lying.
For reals, patron.
So Rana's not dead?
He's back from the dead.
Anyways, put me on speaker.
Okay. Hey, Rana. I'm just gonna let you know I ain't no punk, but I ain't about to go bananas with the ghost.
Alberto's always been scared of ghosts.
Shut up, Ernesto. Rana. I got Big Pájaro on speaker. He wants to talk to you.
Rana, are you really alive?
I am. Is that a problem?
If you're alive, then you would know not to talk to me like that.
My bad, it's just... finding out that Alberto tried to kill me. And then you guys not doing anything about it. I mean, I understand we're in war, but... it's like, who's gonna avenge me? Why is he still part of Barrio Sesamo?
Rana, you have to understand that I need all the soldiers I can possibly gather because we're at war. First, we went against the Mapeteros,
I heard.
an enemy that Alberto saw in the making. That you didn't.
I don't know how I didn't see it.
I
Don't know either. After the Muppeteros, we went against a mafia called La Familia Aguilar. I'm sure you know of them.
I know of them.
I need all the high-ranking soldados that I can possibly get. And I need you and Alberto to squash this beef and come together as a unit like you once were. I understand that this isn't something that you could simply forget. You can't simply forgive him for. But what I am asking and what I am demanding is that you put the plátanos away and talk this out. And the next time you pull your plátanos out, it's facing the Familia Aguilar. This beef between you two ends today. And we're going to use the fact that everyone thinks you're dead to our advantage. After I got off the phone, these two fools still kept going.
I just want you to know that it ain't over between you and I. We got some shit to settle, Alberto. Nah, you wouldn't listen to me. It's like when the Emperor Julius Caesar wouldn't listen to his advisors. They killed him. But being thrown in the dumpster, that wasn't part of the plan. That was just wrong. I didn't want you to go out like that. But it's a good thing that's not how I went out. It's not the first time I escaped death. Looks like you're pretty familiar with escaping death yourself. I saw when you got rammed off that cliff. By Oso. You saw that? Simon. Were you part of that? Although I wish it was. That had nothing to do with me. Well, he's the first fool on my list. I lost my beautiful Impala because of him. Well, I guess I saved you the trouble. Huh? You owe me.
Move, Alberto, so I can see.
Because I took him out. What do you mean? Are you saying that you killed Oso? Well, I found him here. I think he was trying to get to Ernesto. And as soon as I saw him trying to creep through the doorway, I crept behind him and I cut him off. I put my zanahoria to his neck until there wasn't no breath left. You feel me? And that's nada compared to what I plan to do to you, vato. Rana, if I would have let you lead any longer, Barrio Sesamo would probably not be here. Or at least in la calle. You being cool with them, trusting them, there's a huge chance you may have exposed a lot of our information, our weaknesses. Their plan of attack was to ambush us. I did what I thought was best for Barrio Sesamo, and I hope you understand that. Or you eventually try to understand that. I don't want it to lead to us killing each other. I'm down to go toes with you after this fight. I want to be at full potential for this guerra. But after the guerra, if you and I walk away from this war healthy, let's just duke them. Let's just throw fregadazos, bro. Or we can chunk them. But I can't promise you that I won't end it with the finishing move. Well, then I just gotta make sure that I win then. We'll see about that. Alright, Ernesto. Hey, you stay up, homie.
Hey, you too, Rana. Thanks for saving my life.
I heard about what you did. Taking a platonazo from your carnal here. For me. So I'm thankful too, homie.
Oh, yeah.
You and I have that in common, Ernesto. He tried to kill both of us. But I wouldn't trust him. ¿Me entiendes? Alright, Alberto. I guess I'll see you in the battlefield. Yeah, I'll see you there, fool. And we'll handle that after. Sounds cool to me, homeboy. Let's roll out, puerquita.
Friends turn to enemies. Is there a chance that these enemies can turn to friends once again? Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18. God says to the Israelites, "Do not seek revenge or bear a grudge against anyone, among your people, but love your neighbor as yourself.
552, 553, 554, 555, 556, 557 strong. Oh!
That fool's a straight up perro.
So you say that you used to work with the Familia Aguilar.
For a long time, those bastards.
Too bad that they didn't appreciate you.
I gave them 10 years of my life.
Well, you know how persuasive I am.
That I do, vampiro.
Maybe I can convince them to hire you back.
Would ya? Would you do that for me?
If only I knew how to get to the Familia Aguilar's headquarters.
They're still at the same place.
Oh.
I'll give you the address.
What's up, Layani? Is it my turn to get up in them cookies or what?
Jefe, it is an honor to give you these good noticias I have. One, the Vato Oso was taken out by the ghost Rana. So you don't gotta worry about that fool no more. Number 2, Vampiro, he just got the location of the Familia Aguilar's headquarters.
That's music to my ears, Tonkas. Send out a scout to check out the location, and I want them to draw a layout of the building. And I'd be a little bit more confident in our plan of attack if we can get a hold of the blueprint of the Familia Aguilar's headquarters. Can you get that for me?
Simon, Jefe, that shouldn't be a problem.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 32. He who commits adultery lacks sense. He who does it destroys himself. Because Vampiro was able to seduce Layani through her sexual desires, she has now destroyed herself. It looks like she won't be getting that job after all. And she also has put her life at risk. And because of this adultery, she has also destroyed La Familia Aguilar.
Jefe, it is an honor to give you these good noticias I have. One, the Vato Oso was taken out by the ghost Rana. So you don't gotta worry about that fool no more. Number 2, Vampiro, he just got the location of the Familia Aguilar's headquarters.
That's music to my ears, Tonkas. Send out a scout to check out the location, and I want them to draw a layout of the building. And I'd be a little bit more confident in our plan of attack if we can get a hold of the blueprint of the Familia Aguilar's headquarters. Can you get that for me?
Simon, Jefe, that shouldn't be a problem.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 32. He who commits adultery lacks sense. He who does it destroys himself. Because Vampiro was able to seduce Layani through her sexual desires, she has now destroyed herself. It looks like she won't be getting that job after all. And she also has put her life at risk. And because of this adultery, she has also destroyed La Familia Aguilar. Turns out that the Familia Aguilar has been staying in a beautiful mansion. Vampiro got the location, and all thanks to an electrician homie who happens to be in the market for some plátanos. We now also have a detailed drawn layout of the entire building. So Familia Aguilar, I suggest that you bring out the fine china, because you'll be having guests soon.
How long do we have to watch them? El Patron wants a 1-month report. Shouldn't we be documenting this? El Jefe prefers that we memorize all patterns, all routines.
leave no paper trail, no crumbs, no evidence. Looks like someone's learning how to fly a helicopter. That may be your way in. Chiclero, thank you for doing this for us.
No problem, big pájaro.
We're lucky that you know how to fly a helicopter.
With the feria I got after my first jale, I went to take helicopter pilot training. So yeah, I'm pretty thankful for that decision. It just adds to my portfolio.
That was a female decision to add to your investment.
Gracias.
So, tell me, who are you teaching how to fly? Is it Don Aguilar?
It's under his name, but it's for his close nephew. You could tell that they have a strong bond. As a matter of fact, he told me that Don Aguilar's birthday is coming up, and he'd like to do something for him for paying for pilot school.
I got an idea. Suggest a surprise birthday party. Tell him that you so happen to also be a party coordinator on the side, and that you can get everything set up the night before, if he'd just let you in. And since he's taking helicopter lessons from you, you'll cut him a deal. 50% off. He can't beat that. Chiclero got back to me with the good news that the youngster thought it was a great idea, and he couldn't say no to 50% off. He said it's not just any birthday. It's his big 80. It's a big deal, so he'll be happy to leave the back door open so Chiclero can bring all the props with no interference. It's too bad. He's not gonna make it to the big 80. That's gonna be his last night. He's gonna die in the 70s. Compliments of Barrio Sesamo. Fast forward to the night before the big 80. Barrio Sesamo initiates Project Trojan Horse. 2 hours after the Trojan Horse was stabled, Barrio Sesamo attacks.
I can't believe that it's gonna be 80 years tomorrow since I hatched out of Mama's egg. It's insane how fast time flies. Speaking of how fast time flies, it's been a while since Oso's reached out to me. Wonder what's going on with that. Of course, I already paid him, so I'm assuming he did the job. How about your Sesamo? Soon you'll just be a cemetery.
Never underestimate your enemy, especially when they have an understanding of how large you are. That only means that they will anticipate to study their opposition's status, such as strengths, weaknesses, numbers, and their next move. While you're resting, while you're sleeping, your enemy will be calculating their next objective. All because you forgot that when you're at the top, you should secure your investment with stronger vigilance instead of being blinded by the fake respect that money has got you.
So when your father and I were your age, all we liked to do was fish. Eagles, catching bass. It's natural. You know, you should go fishing with me sometime when you're not partying or learning how to fly helicopters. Well, learning how to fly helicopters is going to come in handy one day. But the partying, nephew, it needs to stop. You don't make money like that.
Fishing is boring to me, Uncle, but maybe I'll go fishing with you one day. The only kind of fishing I want to do right now, though, is fishing for the ladies.
Come in. No. Rana. Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
Your eyes are just fine, Don Aguilar. Isn't that something? You killed me once, but you saved me twice on the same night. I still want to fight you. Come on, Rana. But I don't want to kill you anymore, Alberto. I appreciate that, homie. I now owe you my life. Since you saved me twice, we're all good, Rana. I appreciate you, homie. Barrio Sesamo for life, carnal. Orale! I still can't believe they put a Fliplandia barn on top of where Barrio Sesamo was.
It's a trip.
Dang, well, all those years we put in work just for this. I don't know if it was worth it, homie.
A lot of solid vatos came out of that barrio. Like you and I. And I consider all of you familia. And you know what? Even after all that darkness, I still managed to find light. That path brought me to the Lord. So I can't say it wasn't worth it. We're better now, homie. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 10 and 11. Dear friends, I warn you as temporary residents and foreigners to keep away from worldly desires that wage war against your very souls. Once you had no identity as a people. Now you are God's people. Once you received no mercy. Now you have received God's mercy.